That's Iron Maiden right here on your classic metal show with Hallowed Be Thy Name, taking us to the gallows pole. And
that's right.
The guy that's going to sentence you to the gallows pole if you've been bad, and I'm not talking about Santa Claus here.
Nope.
I'm talking about the Honorable Judge Akin. It's been a while since we've done the Judge Akin segment, and people have been asking, what happened to Judge Akin? We haven't heard from him in a while.
Well, he's back. He's back. He's taking the stand, or he's gonna preside, I guess, over some stories, I guess.
Exactly. So there have been some naughty teachers, Judge Akin, so I think it's time for you to rule on their fate.
All right, let's hear what they've done.
Is that gum in your mouth, Donnie?
No.
You have a little crush on me?
No. Yeah. I don't know what I'm supposed to say right now.
You know, I've been watching you all year, Donnie. When you hit that shot to beat Fairfield, and you were jumping up and down in your little Larry Bird short shorts and sweating like a jar of pickles in the hot sun. God, that was so hot.
Is this really happening?
This is happening. It's happening right now in my office.
Okay, awesome. So I'm totally in. How do you want to do it? Because I made sex before lots of ways. So you want to go straight to hand jobs, or eating me out, or taking me from behind?
I'll teach you.
I'm a virgin.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Akin as he enters the courtroom. Court is now in session.
All right, bailiff.
The Honorable Judge Akin is at the stand.
Thank you, bailiff.
All right, Judge Akin, it's been a while. I hope your gavel is not rusty. I hope your judgment is intact.
I am ready.
And I hope you can rule fairly on these cases.
Going to try. The gavel needs some work, though. All right. We're ready.
All right, the first case on the docket, Honorable Judge Akin, is a married female elementary school teacher, 36, performed oral sex on a girl, 15, in her home.
A girl?
A girl.
All right.
A former elementary school teacher from New Jersey has admitted to having a sexual relationship with a 15-year-old student.
All right. I mean, that's terrible. What?
Lauren, Lauren, Coyle, Coyle Mitchell.
Coyle Mitchell, there she is.
Lauren Coyle Mitchell.
Oh.
36, has pleaded guilty to aggravated sexual assault and endangering the welfare of a child in January as her firefighter husband sat in the courtroom.
Oh, this poor soul.
The married woman, is being sentenced for having the affair 3 years ago with a teenager at Dr. Lena Edwards Academic Charter School in Jersey City.
Mm-hmm.
According to the New York Post, Coyle Mitchell will be sentenced to state prison if Judge Akin has his way. In 2015, Coyle Mitchell was teaching second grade at a K-8 grade charter school when prosecutors said that she performed oral sex at her home in Lyndhurst on an 8th grader.
Wow.
Under Coyle Mitchell's plea agreement, she will also be under parole supervision for the rest of her life.
Wow.
She will have to register as a sex offender, give up her teaching license, and never seek public employment ever again. According to her indictment, Coyle Mitchell performed oral sex on the girl at least once between October 1st of 2014 and June of 2015.
Okay.
The two allegedly had explicit conversations over text and email. She was arrested in June of 2015 after staff at the school observed what they considered to be inappropriate behavior between Coyle, Mitchell, and the female student during a class trip to Washington, D.C.
What did they observe?
Didn't say.
I would like to know what they observed. That was a giveaway that she was eating pussy.
8th grade pussy at that.
8th grade pussy. Wow.
Following her June arrest, Coyle Mitchell attempted to clear her name on
Facebook.
Tragic accusations have been brought up against me. They are not true, and my name will be cleared, she wrote. The teacher was arrested again just a month later on contempt of court charges after she allegedly violated her bail conditions and contacted the victim. Boy, that must have been some pretty good 8th grade pussy.
Oh, boy. She's not a smart one. For a teacher, no less, she's pretty stupid.
Right.
Oh, boy.
Prosecutor said that the girl received 2 telephone calls from a restricted number as well as a one-word text message in which the sender used Mitchell's pet name for the girl.
Oh, boy.
Investigators then discovered Mitchell had researched how to restrict her number while making a phone call and had downloaded an app that would allow her to do so.
Boy, she's not smart at all, is she?
She just couldn't stay away from that young poon.
Oh, my God.
The girl did not answer either of the phone calls or the text message.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is the other thing. Why is this kid's parents allowing her to have a phone?
Yeah, especially after their kid got raped. Especially after their kid got raped by a 36-year-old. Why wouldn't you take the phone? You know, maybe that's a good time.
Yeah. Coyle
Right.
Mitchell's attorney argued at the time that she was merely a mentor to the 8th grader and said that she was suffering from an anxiety disorder and post-traumatic distress disorder.
Wow. I've never been so distressed that I had to eat pussy.
Well, she was just saying that I have this relaxing technique for you. Just relax, lay back, relax. I'll show you.
I'll flick the bean for you.
Right. Now, do you think an 8th grader has orgasms?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I'm just asking the question.
Well, let's see. 5 years old would be kindergarten, right?
Thereabouts, yes.
So 5 and 8, 9 and 4, that's 13. Oh, yeah.
All right. Just asking the question.
I would think so.
During her guilty plea in January, Coyle Mitchell told the court that the relationship was emotionally and morally damaging.
To herself or to the victim?
It doesn't really say. He said Mitchell had a moment of poor judgment, which she attempted to contact the girl after her arrest and being placed on leave at the school. Last May, the State Board of Examiners suspended Coyle Mitchell's teaching certificate.
Did you say poor judgment or whore judgment?
Probably whore judgment.
All right.
So that's the story there, Judge Akin.
Okay.
So let's get to the sentencing phase, shall we?
Let's go.
It's time for sentencing from Judge Akin.
Oh, you know what, bailiff? This is an interesting case. Probably a little more interesting than you thought.
Well, it's definitely unique.
She has a propensity to look both good and bad. You know, start checking out her pictures. Some of these pictures, she looks downright cute.
Okay.
Some of these pictures, she looks like a homeless lady. Her mugshot is horrible. I mean, it is horrible. And then there's another picture of her on the beach with her big old flapjack tits. I mean, her tits look like fucking broken eggs.
All right.
She's got old lady tits, and she's only 36. Now, looking at the dude that's married to her, I can see why she probably started cheating.
All right.
Because he just looks like somebody that would, be cheatable on. So I sort of get it.
So basically what you're saying, Judge, in all due respect.
Yes.
Is she looks at her husband and goes, ugh, I would like to eat 8th grade pussy.
Yes.
Compared to you.
I'm gonna say that's probably what's going on there.
Mm-hmm.
And she's thinking about fucking this, fat bald guy, and it's like, well, I'm gonna go for 8th grade puss instead.
Well, this girl is 36. Okay, she's kind of like on the downside of life at this point at 36.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you think that perhaps, conspiracy theories aside,
okay,
that she looked at the 8th grade pussy as the fountain of youth?
Maybe. Get a little drinky drink. Look a little younger. It's weird. I mean, did you look her up?
I did. I saw her picture.
If you look up her pictures, there's a lot of different pictures of her online.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them, she looks very young. There's this one with her in front of like an old, like a barn or something, some red painted thing.
Okay.
She looks like she's about 22 years old. She looks very young.
Well, maybe that was 10 minutes after she ate 8th grade pussy.
Maybe. While the fountain was working.
Well, it gave her that, elasticity in her skin and that youthful appeal. And then, then as time goes on, she kind of reverts back to her 36-year-old. And it's like, I need to drink from the fountain again.
Yeah, exactly. I can feel that as the probable. We'll call that probable cause.
All right.
So being that she knew that she needed that, I mean, that'll work in her favor. The look of the husband, I mean, this guy just looks like I've got to think he beat the shit out of her when he found out about this.
You ate 8th grade pussy?
Pop. I have to think. And that's why she looks like she's been roughed up. She looks like she's been in a UFC fight in her mugshot.
So how old is 8th grade? Is that 14?
13, 14, yeah, because 5 would be kindergarten, so
yeah,
9 more years would be 14.
So when you're in a sophomore, you're at driving age. Was a 16, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she's eating 8th grade pussy.
Yeah, just a little under. The kid can't get herself home after the youth fountain is sampled from, but yeah, I don't know. This is a very tough call.
Well, here's the thing, Judge. What I don't understand is not once in that story did I hear the word pedophile.
Well, no, it's a woman. We don't say pedophile to women.
What do you say about women?
Misguided.
Poor judgment.
Poor judgment. Misguided.
No pedophile involved.
Oh, lapse of judgment there.
Only if you're a dude is pedophile ever involved.
Yeah, only if there's penal contact. There's no penal contact here, so it's just poor judgment.
Okay, I gotcha.
You know what? And probably just poor taste. Figuratively,
I don't know. It must have tasted pretty good.
Well, she only did, according to the terms that you read, she only ventured there once.
That's what it says.
So she only went there once, might not have tasted very good. Might have been some of that fucking wafting puss.
I don't know.
Might have been fresh out of gym class after. She might have been like the 13th person up the rope. Got everybody else's juices off that rope onto her snapper. That she licked it off. Could be. Don't know. We weren't given all the full details that we need here.
That is true.
But I'm going to say here's how I have to make this is an interesting judgment. I'm going to rule that she definitely does time. She definitely does. I'm going to give her 3 years, and I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
She has to do time for this poor judgment here. And while she can look good, the most recent picture of her looks terrible. So since the terrible is probably closer to how she actually looks these days, I got to give her some time for that.
Okay.
And poor judgment for marrying this guy that looks like he would beat her ass. So, in my judgment, Lauren Coyle Mitchell, 3 years of hard time.
The judge has ruled.
I have ruled.
All right. Well, apparently oral sex is on the docket for teachers and students.
All right. Next case.
A former Bronx public school teacher was sentenced Wednesday for performing a sex act on a 14-year-old boy on multiple occasions.
All right.
So we got this teacher also performing oral sex on a 14-year-old, which is 8th grade.
But it's a boy this time.
It's a boy this time.
All right. Reduced sentence. Go ahead. Go ahead with you.
Dory, D-O-R-I, Myers, M-Y-E-R-S, 29, took a plea deal last month. Offered over the objection of prosecutors who asked for no less than 2 years in prison. So that's what the prosecutors are asking for, Judge. 2 years. The ex-social studies teacher at the New School for Leadership and the Arts has been axed by the city's Department of Education since her last court date.
I would just like to mention real quick that her "Whiskey Makes Me Frisky" shirt in one of these pictures is definitely weighing in her favor. Just wanted to share that point, that just a random point, but her attire here in my courtroom is working.
Miss Myers was fired, and she was not eligible to work in New York City schools again.
Okay. The
predatory teacher pleaded guilty to 1 count of felony criminal sexual act as part of a deal, and she must register as a level 1 sex offender.
Well,
Myers' husband, they're always married. You ever notice that, Judge?
I do. And it's tragic. I mean, it's tragic. I feel bad for the husband. That's who I really feel the worst for, because, I mean, the husband, let's face it, the guy, a grown man with a tiny dick has to have a bigger dick than a 14-year-old. Don't you think?
Well, you would think so. But my point is that if these women are so freely slinging pussy and blowjobs, why are they limiting themselves by getting married?
Yeah, well, that I don't know. That's their lack of judgment. But the guy, I mean, how embarrassing. Yeah, my chick cheated on me with a half-developed dick. That's got to be fucking... Can you imagine the
humiliation?
Oh, wouldn't you just love to work with that guy, though? Can you imagine fucking with that guy at work?
Oh, so your wife was fucking a guy or a kid half your age?
Hey, there goes the school bus. I wonder how many cocks are bigger than yours.
Yeah, I wonder how many dicks she sucked on that bus, John.
Yeah, exactly. What did you ride? The short bus?
Myers' husband, a Rockland County sheriff's officer who usually accompanies her to the court, was noticeably absent on Wednesday's proceedings.
I can see why.
The disgraced teacher was arrested January 19th after the teen told a classmate, there's the big downfall there, Judge, about their tryst, and then the classmate reported it to a school administrator.
Why?
The victim had also posted at least one pic on Snapchat, cuddling with Myers under the heading, "Me and my sexy ass wife," according to the source.
That's funny. Now, who wrote that? The kid wrote that?
Yeah, the victim.
Oh, that's right. The victim wrote "Me and my sexy ass"?
Yes, "Me and my sexy ass wife."
Yeah, he really does sound, damaged. He sounds like he's taking some great emotional damage from this, that he called the bitch that was sucking his dick his sexy ass wife.
Yeah.
Seems very emotionally scarred.
It's time for sentencing from Judge Akin.
Here's the thing with her. There's positives and negatives to this one. The positives are, what a rack on this broad. My goodness.
So we don't want to let a big rack go to waste.
No, not in prison. These are some quality level dick between them tits.
Mm.
I mean, she's got some quality tits.
Okay.
And obviously the fact that she's A, fucking a 14-year-old, and B, wearing a shirt that says whiskey makes me frisky, she is a goer amongst goers.
All right.
These are positives in my head.
All right.
The negative, of course, is not her, but the kid. Why would you're fucking this pretty hot teacher. Why would ever tell anybody? Why would you turn this in? Why would you let somebody else turn her in? Fucking share that shit, dude. You know, what is he doing? And then the other negative, and this negative definitely goes back to her. There's a picture of her. It's a picture of her. She's like looking like she's just about to stand up here. And she's got that crazy eye. She's got the crazy eye that a lot of chicks have. That real fucking, lights are on, but there ain't nothing on. There ain't nothing behind them. Look, like she's really fucking crazy. Like she might pull a knife or something on you. So taking all of that into account, I'm going to give her, again, I cannot sentence anybody too harshly with a rack like that. So I'm going to go limited sentence. I'm going to say 6 months with 3 months probation in my chambers.
Fair enough.
There we go.
All right. A case close to home, Judge Akin.
Okay.
An Ohio teacher, again with a little girl-on-girl action.
Oh, okay.
Had sex with a 17-year-old female pupil.
17, not guilty. Oh, sorry, I gotta wait to hear the facts.
The student professed that she is still in love with her, and police said that they would likely carry on their romance.
Okay.
Jennifer Walsh, 27.
27 and 17?
Yeah, the teacher's 27, the student's 17.
Okay.
Had been facing 18 months behind bars on charges of gross sexual imposition.
Well, looking at her, it's definitely gross.
For having sex with the girl while working as a special ed teacher.
Oh, boy.
At the Sycamore High School in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh, my goodness.
On Friday, prosecutors allowed her to plead to a lesser charge, which carried only a probation sentence.
Okay.
Now this Jennifer Walsh, she's no small girl.
No, there's a side profile of her, and she's got like triple chin going. and her face, she's not. There's fat girls that can be pretty. She's not one of them. She's not. There's everything about her, and I hate to be this critical of one of our one of our defendants here, but everything about her's fucked up. I mean, she's fat. Her lips are crooked. Her eyes are crooked.
Her lips are crooked.
Look at her fucking mugshot. Her lips are like kind of bowed.
Yeah.
It's not normal flat on her face.
Yeah, they turn down at the corners.
Yeah, I mean it looks like she used to have a Fu Manchu or something and then shaved it off. But then her eyes are fucked up too. The left eye or on the left side looks like it's slightly angled differently, and it's a little bit higher than the right eye. She's like a Picasso painting. She's all fucked up. She's a mess. All right, I have to. I'm glad that we pulled back my early sentencing on this case. This definitely needed some more evidence there.
Right. Judge Akin remarked on how unique the case was.
Yeah, we don't usually fucking rule on cases that look like a painting.
Saying that she was not a sexual predator despite having a relationship with an underage girl because she was willing.
Yeah, and she's not very sexual, that's for sure.
The detective said, "You're not a sexual predator, and I don't think you are either," Judge Akin said.
Yeah.
She said the case was truly unique. Okay. "I know in my heart that I am completely in love with this woman without a doubt," the student said on Wednesday. Mm-hmm. "It is unclear what the student's parents make of their relationship or the fact that the Walsh walked free from court." The lead investigator asked for leniency in the case because the student never felt forced or coerced. They said the romance was real and they would likely carry on.
All right. I'm gonna interrupt the Judge Akin part for a minute and go back to Chris and Neely just for a second.
Okay.
If this was a dude, none of this conversation is happening.
Absolutely not.
There's no way are they going to say, well, he never felt coerced into it.
Nope.
They're going to say, fuck you, get in the jail cell. This is bullshit. All right, let me get my wig back together here. All right.
All right. Montgomery Police Detective Steve Hoy said the case differed from other teacher-student relationships he's investigated, adding he believes their relationship is genuine. This is a police detective making this assessment.
What the fuck? The police detective that doesn't want to arrest this fucking fatty because she won't fit in his car, maybe. I mean, what the fuck? I've never heard so many people making an excuse for a teacher fucking their student. The fuck is going on? The school's making excuses? The detective is making excuses? What the fuck is going on here?
This is real. This is When It's Love, as Sam Hagar so eloquently sings with Van Halen.
Well, she definitely looks like one of those aliens Sammy was singing about. Jesus. She's really fugly.
Wow, what a term, Judge Akin. Fugly, really?
I find it funny that there's one of these things says heavy breaking news. Yeah, and just a picture of her.
My God.
Oof.
This world is going to hell. I'm glad we got clear thinking individuals like Judge Akin.
That's right.
To keep things above board.
That's right.
When it's love.
When it's love.
Exactly. All right, to continue.
17! That's all it takes. I may be your teacher, but I like your taste. I'm your master, and you'll be my slave. In chemistry class, you will behave.
It was actually real and was probably continue to be real, they said.
Oh, yeah.
Montgomery Police Detective Steve Hoy said that the case differed from other teacher-student relationships he's investigated, adding he believes the relationship is genuine. After meeting with the prosecutors, Walsh's attorney in her chambers for 15 minutes, she delayed the sentencing, saying, "I just need more time." Walsh originally faced 2 counts of sexual battery, but the charges were reduced to a plea deal. In the investigation, police seized Walsh's computer, cell phone, and personal documents in their search.
Okay, wow. Jeez, oh man.
It's time for sentencing from Judge Akin.
You know, I tell bailiff, I really don't know how to rule on this case.
Because it's real. When it's love. When it's love, it's real.
Yeah. I just can't. I can't say that I've ever encountered a case before that the police are like, you're fucking a student, but it's okay. I don't think we've ever encountered that in the history of Judge Akin, have we?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right, well, I'm just going to go on the facts. I'm not going to go on what these fucking cornballs in the bullshit Cincinnati police precinct are saying. She's fucking hit. I mean, hit by a truck hit.
Right.
And unfortunately for the truck fucking bounced off of her. You know, she's a mess.
Yeah, she hit the wall.
No, the wall hit her and fell apart. She is the wall. But I mean, look at her. Her eyes are fucked up. Her mouth is fucked up. Her mouth is good at eating. I don't know what else she does, but you know, she's a disaster. And as a disaster, she's got to get a disaster sentence. I don't care what these people are ruling. You know, she's doing mental damage to this kid. So, given how much of a disaster she is, 15 years.
Wow.
Because I don't like her. She doesn't look the part to give her a light sentence. 15.
All right. Do you think her paramour is singing, "I'll wait till you get released"?
Probably. Shows up every day at that fucking little booth with the phone, singing it into the phone.
All right. Next case on the docket, Judge Akin.
All right.
Former Arizona teacher pleaded guilty to having sex with a 13-year-old boy.
All right.
Brittany Zamora, 28.
Oh, well, we know Brittany.
Yeah.
Brittany's our star.
Yeah, she's the blonde girl, I think.
We've already ruled on Brittany Zamora. She gets key to the city because she's so fucking hot.
Right.
I know exactly who she is. How does this story always keep coming back to us? This is like the 5th time people have submitted Brittany Zamora to us.
Well, this is still fairly new.
She's come to us. Is this another case?
Well, no, this is actually her sentencing.
Oh, okay. All right, because I was going to say I think I've pounded it out to her once or twice. Pretty sure I have.
Yes.
She's even hot in prison clothes.
Right.
There's a picture of her in her prison garb, and she looks like Pamela Anderson. She really does. Yeah, not guilty.
Right? All right. Yeah, she received a sentence.
What did she get? What did this judge give her that is completely unjustified?
What do you think?
5 years.
20 years.
20 years?
She got 20 years.
What a waste of some quality vag. Jesus. That's sad.
Brittany Zamora got 20 years.
My goodness. She's way too pretty to get that much of a sentence.
Well, that's what Judge Akin rules.
I mean, she's a pretty girl. All right, would you still date her?
After 20 years or currently?
Currently.
Ah, sure, why not?
I mean, even though she fucks sixth graders or whatever?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, if it was just a bang, it wasn't not like a relationship. It was just like a, let's go bang this thing out.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, I mean, would that even bother you that she had been with like a 13-year-old?
Yeah, because I'm not emotionally attached to her.
True. Wouldn't bother me either. I'd be like, whatever, babe.
Yep.
For the story, of course.
Of course. All right, Judge Akin, one more.
All right.
A 24-year-old substitute teacher is fired for recording solo X-rated videos in a Texas high school. She describes herself as a bit of an exhibitionist, you think?
Yeah, just a bit.
And I want people to watch me please myself or be pleased.
All right, she's already working toward no sentence so far. What's her name?
Elizabeth Ann Schneider. That's SCHNEIDER. Elizabeth Ann Schneider.
Gotta say, she's got a completely unsexy name. Elizabeth Ann Schneider?
Yes.
Hey, who are you jerking off to? Elizabeth Ann Schneider? Yee. All right. Oh, dude. Come on. She's hoping anybody will watch this porn. No one's going to watch this old bag fucking jerk herself. She's making fucking rub-out videos of her own pussy?
Apparently so.
Oh, no. Do we have any of the video anywhere?
I do not.
Let me see if it's on Pornhub.
Well, it is on Pornhub.
Oh, is it? Let me look it up.
It says Elizabeth Ann Schneider was dismissed this week from her post at the El Campo High School after administrators received a tip about a Pornhub page featuring a dozen explicit videos of Schneider engaging in sexual activity.
Yeah, let's see where's Elizabeth Ann Schneider?
Schneider worked for 3 months at the school where she subbed in English class.
By subbed, you mean what?
Several Schneider self-shot videos were recorded last month in either a classroom or a teacher workroom at the school in El Campo, a city about 70 miles southwest of Houston, Texas.
Right. Well, I'm not finding her porn tapes on Pornhub. They must have pulled them down.
A video at 6 minutes and 27 sections. Yeah, 6 minutes and 27 seconds. Boy, I can't say that right. Is a production titled "Naughty Substitute Teachers Uses Dildo Chair in Her Classroom."
Naughty substitute
teacher uses dildo chair in classroom. It features Schneider pleasuring herself in a classroom with the aid of a sex toy.
She in Texas?
Yes.
Let's see. Well, let's see. Substitute teacher foot worship. Horny teen uses a banana as a substitute for a dildo. MILF teacher using vibrator in his office on the chair. Substitute teacher fired for filming in the classroom. Let's see that one. That's probably her, right?
I don't know.
I don't see this exact phrase. Substitute teacher uploads Pornhub video during class. Hot young principal fucks new Asian teacher in office. A lot of good teacher fucking going on here. Well, let's see what we got here.
The clip includes categories and tags like MILF, substitute teacher, solo female, and school.
Still having trouble finding the evidence.
Well,
Bailey.
They may have pulled it.
Oh, there she is. All right, let's see what she's got. All right, she's pulling down her pants. Oh, you said this is just her jerking it?
Yeah, it's self-pleasure. It's self-pleasure.
There's cock in this video. This is not it. Somebody sticking their dick up in her ass. That's not it. Damn it!
Until yesterday, Schneider's videos were publicly available on her Pornhub page, which carried the account name what is it? it looks like O00 Annie 00, something like that. The videos have since been disabled.
Oh, boo. Oh, yeah, here's O Annie. Let's see what she's got going on here. There she is. All right, she's doing a little twerk thing here. All right.
So did you find her?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I found Annie 000. It's just kind of like a twerky video.
All right.
Yeah, decent little dumper. Floppy pussy. She's rubbing her pussy and it's just fucking flopping all over her fingers.
All right.
Yeah. All right, I'm done with her.
Apparently, part of Schneider's broader attempt to scrub her online footprint, while usually framed to keep Schneider's identity shrouded, one of the school's clips includes a brief shot of the substitute's face as seen below. In a brief bio, Triple O Annie O notes that she is a mom of rambunctious toddler and a substitute teacher. I'm a bit of an exhibitionist, and I want people to watch me please myself or be pleased.
Well, as a teacher, she should know the difference between a bit of and just being an exhibitionist. Because if you're uploading your videos to Pornhub, you're more than just a bit of an exhibitionist.
Right.
You're straight up an exhibitionist.
In one of her school's videos, students can be heard in the background but are not seen. In response to a viewer's comment about the masturbation clip, Triple O Annie 00 reported that it's a full class. I try to get them in the video, but the camera on my phone wouldn't rotate during the film. The comment is followed by a crying emoji. In a Pornhub post several days ago, Triple O Annie 00 tipped followers to her employment troubles she was facing. Someone recognized the classroom in one of my videos. They told the principal, and he asked me to take them down. I might lose my job over this. I won't know until next semester. In a statement, the school officials said that they were aware that the improper criminal intent involved in a substitute teacher occurred. The incident involved a singular substitute teacher and no students or district staff members. The district has terminated the substitute's employment and is seeking legal advice on the specific incident. While police say they have not determined that Schneider broke any law since she recorded herself privately, the local prosecutor is still reviewing the matter. Again and again and again.
Right.
School officials have issued Schneider a criminal trespass notice warning that she faces arrest if she's seen on the school property.
Okay. All right. Another interesting case, to say the least.
To say the least there, Judge Akin.
It's time for sentencing from Judge Akin.
Now, this sentence might surprise you a little bit because she's definitely not attractive, which that's usually death sentence to me.
Okay. But she is a non-attractive Pornhub participant.
Yeah, she's not very pretty at all. She's like a fucked up Lisa Loeb.
Okay.
Like, I like Lisa Loeb. I think Lisa Loeb is hot as fuck.
Right.
If she had a retarded sister that also got hit by a train, that would be this girl. She's not a pretty girl at all. But I gotta be honest, I kind of like her.
Okay.
I love the attitude. I love the, fuck it, I'm gonna rub one out right here while my kids are taking a test. That's fucking hot.
Okay.
I love that. I love that attitude. I love the not caring. And even though she's fucked up looking, and she's not that fucked up looking, I guess I'm going a little overboard, but it's a look that I'm not into. It's that whole artsy mom look thing.
Yeah.
The glasses and the short hair and stuff.
Well, she reminds me of somebody we know.
Who?
Somebody who's a Hard Rock fan who you've met up with at a Browns game.
That I met up with at a Browns. Type it in. I don't know who you're talking about.
Somebody who recently got married in the last year.
It looks like her?
Similar look and attitude.
I guess so. I don't think she has the same attitude. I don't think she rubs it out in class.
Do you know what I'm talking about, though?
I do.
All right.
Maybe. I do like her attitude. She really didn't commit any crime. She didn't. Yeah. She didn't commit any crime. She didn't fuck any student. She didn't
include anybody in the video.
Yeah, and she didn't really show it to her students either. The students may have found it, but she didn't really go out of her way to do it.
No, but she was being very risque.
Yeah, I gotta say, just because she'd be fun to date, I'm not filing any charges against her. I will recommend a makeover, though.
But she's free to walk.
She's free to walk to a fucking place to get a makeover.
Very nice.
That's what she's free to do. Go get a makeover because she needs it.
All right.
But yeah, no charges. What would we charge her with? Being stupid? There's a lot of people more stupid than her, and she's way more fun than most of them.
Exactly.
Yeah, no charges. Not guilty.
All right, Judge Akin rules.
There we go.
Well, believe it or not, that time has come there, Judge Akin. We've blown through 6 hours again.
Thank God. I mean, oh my God, are you kidding? Awesome. Yeah, this is fun tonight.
Yeah,
quick.
It went fast. There was a lot of discussion, a lot of introspection.
That's right. A lot of music, a lot of hating on chicks. This is a perfect night.
Yeah, and we brought back Judge Akin.
And the judge made his appearance. I got to take this wig off, though. Oh, my God. My head is itching like crazy.
Judge Akin's got fleas in his wig.
Judge Akin needs a hairnet. Because, my God, does that itch. Oh, boy. All right, so there we go.
Very good.
Another edition of the show. Well, we'll be back next week, right?
We will be back next week.
Awesome.
All right. Well, it's been a fun show. It's been a great show back. And we'll be back next Saturday. We'll do this thing all over again. So do you have a song you would like to take us out of the show with there, Judge Akin?
How about if we go out with the Decadence Dance, since we were talking about Extreme before. How's that?
Sounds good to me.
And since these women, these teachers were all being decadent, we'll end with the Decadence Dance.
Perfect. All right, well, we're going to get out of here. We appreciate everybody who's tuned in and was part of the show tonight and all that good stuff. We'll be back next Saturday. We'll do this thing all over again.
Yes.
So we're going to leave you with some Extreme Decadence Dance. This goes out to all those horror teachers out there licking pussy and sucking cock and just doing porno videos in the classroom. So this is Neely along with my very good friend
Is Akin.
And we're gone.
Bye, kids.